So please one moment. Give me one to make sure everything's set on up. Also need to fix this. And looks like that's all good to go. Need to make turn light chat windows and my macros. Okay, that's all good. Looks like everything's booted on up. So, let's go ahead and get started. Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Advanced Wars by Web replay. Spawn bottom left side as Yellow Comet Eagle got Night Fury 42. Spawn top right side as the Gray Sky Olaf. Don't know why I had trouble thinking remember what his name was. We got Humbert So to Seg. Humbert So to Seg, I think. I have no idea how to properly pronounce that name or split it apart. Either way, let's go ahead and get started. This is a 2-base map, 1 airport. And let's see, 29 properties, so quite a bit of money, and you both players generally get at least 20,000 per player, so I'm guessing there's going to be a good number of battle copters this game. Realized something, I forgot to get a drink nearby before getting started. Oh well. Got a tank and infantry there. T-copter double infantry. It's an early T-copter by Olaf. This map does offer 1 pair of tom towers. 1 per person, I should say. Another pair of infantry and double T-copter. That's interesting. Tank and infantry. So we got tank, and recon for Eagle, while Olaf has gotten double T-copter. 10,000 funds and go for double recon. He's going to be really late in the tank game, to say the least. Next turn, he will have 14,000 money stored on up, so he could go with double tank. I don't even know if that's a good idea. Maybe battlecopter tank. That doesn't have enough money for that. Does go for double tank. Eagle does capture Kontar. Olaf will capture his next turn. And the tanks in both directions are going to be uncontested for a bit of time. Another battle call from a pair of infantry. This infantry unit can easily be interrupted, whether it be through an infantry unit or through this tank. Does spot the recon, so maybe the tank can charge forward, get a shot there. He probably has a good idea that there's nothing inside the forest. With our castle vision, we know that would be a great shot, but of course, Eagle does not realize what Olaf is doing because of Fog of War, of course. Battlecopter, recon, infantry. Double inked here. Granted, Eagle has 3 battlecopters on the field, so it's not a bad idea. There goes that recon, hits the infantry there. Does have a vision of this tank up there, so he knows his tank's in range of this tank. Does like the recon there, tank is in range of this tank as well. So Olaf may get double first strike on tanks, which would be very nice, but he doesn't really have the reinforcements to keep that going. Double tank there. Tank does get a shot on tank. Infantry hits, infantry, infantry hits, infantry. Other tank hitting more south for the winter. Picks off the recon 1 shot. Battlecopter, of course, does have vision of it. used to Days of Ruin, where I think battlecrafts have reduced vision range of 2 rather than 3. But he can get double tap on that tank. And does take out that tank as well. Finish off the 5 health tank. We'll be sacking another tank indefinitely. Blizz is now available for Olaf. And this property has 10 capture progress remaining. Olaf will capture a number of properties this turn. Oh, that one's still neutral. Tank does take on tank. Both anti-heroes heading over to the east. Nothing's heading down south. Another double anti-hero. That's a lot of anti-heroes. That tank gets easily picked off. Eagle does have now a 4th battlecopter at home. Two infantry here, might as well just stick right there, hope we can trap something. Battlecopter, anti-air, and infantry. Does pick up the 1 elf infantry with 2 elf infantry. Also, I don't know if that's worth it or not. That's probably a good idea, but still having a 2 elf blocker is always very nice. Double recon and then a battlecopter. This tank should not be advancing any far or farther forward. There's too much in front of it, and right now it just feels like Olaf's in a really bad position. 97,000 versus 14,000 or 74,000, so he's effectively about a more than a full turn behind. And then I mentioned unit count is 28 versus 12. Usually unit counts are not too great, but in this case it is staggering. Battlecopter and double anti-air. Strikes both those anti-airs. Does send a battlecopter in the range of the anti-airs. We have a really fast Winter Fury, and that's not a good thing. 63,000 damage received versus 45. Granted, with double blizzard, the anti-air can be easily put in the shot for 1, then 3 elf anti-airs can finish on the battlecopter. At 130,000, down to 103. Does take out battlecopter there. I think it'd be 3 elf anti-airs should be able to pick off an 8 health battlecopter. Oh, gets trapped by that 2 health infantry. See how useful 2 health infantry is trapping something? Anti-air gets double tapped. 4th battlecopter finish off the 1 health anti-air. Battlecopter's having trouble ruffling around through this snow. Joins those 2 tanks together. Tank, infantry, and battlecopter once again. Tank hits tank. Recon hits infantry. Infantry hits infantry. And now Olaf has 20,000 versus Eagle's 21,000. Tank does go down to the battlecopter. Double recon and a bomber. I did not see that bomber coming. Eagle does have 1 anti-air in the field, which gotta make sure to take out the anti-airs before the lightning strike happens. There may be a lightning strike this turn. Battlecopter charge. I think, yeah, there's going to be a battle lightning strike this turn. No lightning strike. We got a battlecopter, tank, and infantry. Does hit the recon. Recon hits recon. Anti-air might hit the anti-air, but it looks like anti-air's going to hit the comm. Takes out that battlecopter. Takes out that battlecopter. So gaining some free power charge. Neo tank and infantry. Does not spot the bomber there. Hits the anti-air. Hits the anti-air. Olaf feels just like he's just getting crushed this entire game. He has some valuable assets now on the field, but he has 12 units versus 29. And here comes a lightning strike. Hits the recon. Another Winter Fury available. Spots the bomber. Takes out the recon. Jordan captures there. And starts to capture that property there. Conquer has 8 capture progress remaining. Could be interrupted by the recon, but a blizzard will not interrupt it. Olaf right now is at 59,000 versus 92. Recon does interrupt the capture. Recon tank. Oh, that was. Yeah. Having 7 units on the field doesn't give you a big turn. It's 30 units. Count has 6 capture progress remaining. Anti-air, battlecopter, and infantry. Bomber strikes regular tank there, double anti-air, and a battlecopter. And the Neo tank gets trapped on a 2 health infantry unit. That may have been the same infantry unit. Probably not. That was over here. Yeah, this game pretty much feels like it's game over. And the bomber and double infantry. Those got 1 battlecopters. And the T-copter gets trapped on a 1 health infantry. Oh, again, because he has no vision, because it's a Neo tank. Recon, and battlecopter, because he's lacking vision. Neo tanks are quite blind. Does strike the Neo tank there, got a full fighter on the field. Anti-air strikes battlecopter, and the Neo tank gets trapped again. Anti-air artillery. He just needs 3 more captures, and then he wins the game. Honestly, Olaf should have just resigned. Bomber, double infantry. Pops of Winter Fury. Use the recon for a bit of spotting. But capturing up the HQ now. Helicopter does get some strikes there. And Newton gets trapped once again. The lightning strike is now available. He may just go for annihilation victory. Bomber does strike the Neo tank. Next turn, HQ can be captured. He may be able to get also capture victory. Yeah, it says 20 remaining, but that's not correct. Mega tank infantry. And just outright resigns there. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Before I get to the next replay, I do need the restroom. Please give me a moment. apologies, I am back. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh, I need to adjust this over here. That should be good. So, let's go and get started. Greetings everyone, and great here with another Advanced Wars by Web replay. Spawn on the south side as the Orange Star Olaf, we got Ban Joey. Spawn on the north side as the Jade Sun Eagle, we got Zappy C7. This map is a 3-base map with an airport. Got a bit of strong side, weak side mechanic. You can on the weak side can put out Pipe Runner, but I have not yet seen that. Both players also do have access to seaports. That's generally not important though. They also do start off a recon on their opponent's side of the map for a bit of reconning. Artillery, infantry, and infantry. Gotta take the weak side here, artillery on the weak side. Artillery in position to shell this pipe seam, however, will be blocking infantry movement to a certain extent. So I suppose we just go here and then just head down south. So prevent them from following this direction, it stays right there. Tank, infantry, infantry. Artillery, recon, and infantry. Tank, infantry, and infantry. Tank, infantry, infantry. Destroys pipe seam. Mech, infantry, and tank. Does shell that recon the corner. There is a spot that thinks this recon. That recon has now moved out of the way. Pipe seam will be struck by this infantry there. It's machine gun down for 1 HP of damage. Does got infantry there. Both players do have a comm tower in the center. Recon, infantry, and recon. And infantry does make its way towards the city, spotting for the artillery as well. Battlecopter, infantry, and infantry. Does get some good shots there. Does find an infantry unit there. Tank, battlecopter, infantry, and infantry. Does an infantry hits the tank twice. Does manage to survive there. Artillery does strike the pipe seam. And the recon up north doesn't get finished off by the mech. And here, tank, battlecopter, and infantry. That's the infantry unit there, takes out an infantry unit. Tracks pipe seam, does go for neo tank on the weak side. Shelling the pipe seam more so on the strong side with another pair of infantry. Does strike the recon. Artillery does strike the tank in return and finish off by the battlecopter. tank, infantry, and anti-air. Does take out the pipe seam, takes the pipe seam. Hits that infantry unit twice, neo-tank artillery straight forward. Recon, battlecopter, anti-air, and infantry. Neo-tank from Olaf this time around. Does strike the recon, doesn't finish off of course, takes out infantry unit there. Anti-air is a bit far away to hit some of these battlecopters. Infantry and neo-tank. So both players have a neo-tank on the right side. Does strike that recon twice, interrupts the capture and stops it. Does take out that tank there. We've got a number of tanks and battlecopter nearby. This anti-air could take on a battlecopter out of vision range, of course. Does take out that infantry unit there with the artillery. Let's hit that tank twice. Neo-tank, recon, infantry, and medium tank. So I got both neo-tank and medium tank in the field for Olaf. He's probably close to Winter Fury. My apologies, the landscape for my apartment has a leaf blower slot outside. Got an infantry, battlecopter, tank, and tank. Winter Fury has now been summoned. Hits the tank there with the artillery once again. The artillery's been getting some good work done. Neo-tank does manage to strike Neo-tank in range of artillery piece. Line strike is available. Does find another battlecopter there. Neo-tank does get finished off. Finds the artillery. Does strike the anti-air. Anti-air artillery will be up to 6 health next turn, which could be useful double shelling the Neo-tank. Does strike the Neo-tank. Tank and infantry. Line strike's now active. Strikes the Neo-tank again. Hits the infantry unit. Hits the tank. Hits the not tank. Does finish all the tank there. Good amount of work getting done. Equal into 102,000 versus 101,000, so they're both pretty even at the moment. Does take out or hits the anti-air a bit. Infantry, tank, battlecopter, and recon. Anti-air does get struck, hits the battlecopter as well. Finish off the anti-air. One must still deal with this battlecopter, but do have this battlecopter I think in range. This one does strike the infantry unit. Anti-air over here, it is in range of the battlecopter as well. Just needs a bit of vision towards it. There's a recon to help aid in that. Battlecopter, infantry, and anti-air. Battlecopter strikes battlecopter. Tank hits recon. Neo-tank strikes a medium or regular tank. Does have the medium tank things out of range of the artillery, which is quite important. Recon and anti-air does not go forward towards that battlecopter. Tank, and tank. Does get some good hits there. In range of artillery, so one of these tanks will be shelled. Medium tank does not have vision of that artillery piece at the moment. Still does not have vision of it. Still does not have vision of that. And we'll actually be in range of the artillery piece, though he's on the platform. Let's finish off the infantry there, pick off that infantry unit there. Artillery gets struck twice. Medium tanks arrange the Neo tank, so it's going to be a very good turn next turn for Eagle, looks like. Infantry, recon, battlecopter, and recon. Shells the medium tank. Hits the Neo tank, another Wounded Furious available. Does strike the tank twice. Does get trapped there. Tank, infantry, and tank. It's for 119,000 versus 104, so about half turn advantage available for Eagle, though Winter Fury just called quite a bit. Interrupts the capture, hits the artillery. Medium tank does fall back a little. Battlecopter, artillery, infantry, and tank. Recon, infantry, artillery. Eagle's pretty close to another lightning strike. Takes off a large number of outlying wounded units. Battlecopter, infantry, mech, and anti-air. Anti-air does strike the battlecopter, does take it out. Get some good hits there on those units. So he's going to go lightning strike based on all that positioning. Runner 4 gives some damage, does take out tank. Medium tank could be shelled next turn if it ends the turn poorly. There's 2 artillery in this flank. Got battlecopter, recon, tank, and infantry. Does take out the battlecopter there. Battlecopter hits battlecopter. Medium tank hits regular tank. Battlecopter hits regular tank. Infantry, and infantry. Takes the recon, hits the battlecopter. Might finish off that tank. So let's finish off some of those units there. Wounded Fury has been summoned, sack that 1 unit there. And does gun down, does not gun down the battlecopter. Probably close to 1% health. Infantry, recon, and battlecopter. Does see out of range artillery. Battlecopter, tank, and infantry. Does hit the recon there twice. Infantry, battlecopter, and recon. Hit some of the infantry units there. There's the infantry and tank. Hits the infantry unit twice. Right now, all off's 24,000 versus 24,000 income. So they're still probably still despicably neutral. Somehow it's these two. Does take out the mech there. Anti-air, infantry, and tank there by Eagle. Does hit the tank there, hits the infantry unit there. Battlecopter hits battlecopter. Hits the anti-air twice. Does finish off that unit that's trying to capture that property. Olaf does have a good number of battlecopters at the moment. Right now he does have For the field, Eagle right now has just 3. Neo Tank Infantry. Does hit the tank there. Battlecopter to strike Battlecopter. Does get trapped on 1 health infantry. Infantry, Battlecopter, tank, and recon. Does show that medium tank twice. Does hit that recon twice. Medium tank and neo tank up north. Another neo tank double infantry. Battlecopter strike Battlecopter. He's getting close to another lightning strike, but won't be able to pull it out soon. His opponent may go for a Winter Fury first. Does get some shots there. Finish off the tanks. Right now, Eagles can overrun down there. Winter Fury has been summoned, which will nerf any sort of lightning strike, reducing movement speed, particularly air units. Battlecopter, mech, recon, and tank. And looks like Eagle does resign there. This is great saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. I apologize everyone, I'm having trouble staying awake right now. I'll plug the cold stream a little bit early. This is great saying thank you for watching.